Speed check 70 miles an hour, coming up behind a blue Arctic lorry. Checking my mirrors, nothing very close behind me. Checking my mirrors again, checking my shoulder, indicating right to come out to overtake the blue Arctic. Cancel indicator. Blue Arctic isn't bouncing around in lane, so I feel safe where I am, so I'm going to stay where I am for the minute. Speed check just under 70 miles an hour. Mirror check. I'm approaching the back of another white Arctic. Taking the consideration to come back into lane, but I'll only be there for a few seconds before I'll come out again, so my consideration is to stay in my current lane. Speed check just under 70 miles an hour. Mirror. Coming level with the vehicle now. Checking my mirror, checking ahead, checking my mirror, checking my shoulder, indicating and coming back into the lane. Cancelling the indicator, checking my mirror, checking ahead, checking behind. That's a very simple driver commentary. Howdy folks, this is Neil from behind the wheel of the ambulance. We get asked all the time how to do excellent driver commentaries. And it's a very simple answer. It takes experience, so you need to start practicing now. What you see on stuff like Road Wars and Police Camera Action, which is showing my age, that's a police class 1 driver, and he has years of experience doing that. He's been doing it since day one at Hendon or wherever he's been to. He's been doing it when he was on driving bog standard response, and he's probably very, very good at it, as I say, because he's been doing it for years. But you can teach yourself to do driver commentaries, and it's very easy. It's best doing it when you're in the car on your own, because that way you don't get embarrassed if you mix up right and left, which I do all the time. For example, moving past the white flatbed, checking mirrors, checking mirror, past him, shoulder check, indicating in, cancelling the mirror, cancelling the indicator even, checking the mirrors, checking ahead. Doesn't matter that you get the words wrong, it's showing to your passenger, to your crew, to your recording equipment, or to your control who you might be talking to, that you have a hazard and you're taking it into account. The fact that you get right and left mixed up, or you're overtaking a blue lorry and you say white lorry, you've still seen it. It doesn't really matter. So the one piece of advice we've got is keep it simple, stupid. And with the experience, once you've started doing it, and you're doing it day in, day out, you become awesome at it. And then you'll impress all your mates with your awesome commentaries. Because if there's one thing that does make you look like an absolute pro, it's doing awesome commentaries. Anyway folks, that's all I've got to say on that. If there's anything you've got any questions on, or anything you'd like to ask us about for our opinion on, by all means, get on and ask us. That's what we're here for.